they say that if you wanna be good at English you just have to find a foreigner to be your boyfriend or to be your husband สวัสดีค่ะยินดีต้อนรับกลับเข้าสู่ทีน่า Academy นะคะวันนี้นะคะทีน่าก็มีแขกรับเชิญพิเศษนะคะจากช่อง Vanilla English นะคะก็ยังไงก็ไปพบกับครูกีเลยค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ Hello everyone I'm Gi from Vanilla English Channel
โอเคค่ะก็ครูกีเนาะถ้าใครเคยตามตีน่าในไลน์นะคะจะเห็นครูกีเนี่ยมีนิทานนะคะมีนิทานที่ทำกับตีน่าแล้วก็ดีมากๆเลยถ้าใครแบบว่าอยากซื้อกล่อมลูกนะกล่อมลูกนอนนะคะเป็นนิทานที่ดีมากๆเลยนะคะทีนี้วันนี้ตีน่าก็จะมาถามครูกีใช่ไหมว่าตีน่าไปเจอช่องครูกีเนี่ยแล้วตีน่าก็รู้สึกแบบแปลกใจมากเลยว่าโหทำไมผู้หญิงคนนี้แบบพูดภาษาอังกฤษเก่งทำไมผู้หญิงคนนี้พูดภาษาอังกฤษเก่งตอนที่ตีน่าดูตอนแรกตีน่าคิดว่าเขาจบเมืองนอกมาเอาจริงๆนะตีน่าคิดว่าถ้าไม่จบจากอังกฤษก็อาจจะจบจากออสเตรเลียหรืออะไรเงี้ยนะคะวันนี้นะตีน่าก็เลยจะมาสัมภาษณ์นะคะดูว่าครูกีเนี่ยเขามีเส้นทางการเรียนภาษาอังกฤษยังไงแล้วเดี๋ยวเราจะสัมภาษณ์เป็นภาษาอังกฤษด้วยโอเค
Okay alright I'm so excited
Okay, so please introduce yourself a little bit, just a little bit, like where are you from, something like that.
Okay, so yeah, I'm Gi. You can call me by my nickname, Gi. And I'm from Thailand, originally from here. I was born here and in the northeast, from Isan. Yeah, and I'm from just a very normal family in Isan, and we love talking in Isan as well. And from very young, I was very interested in English when I was at school. Yes.
I see. Wow, that is really cool. And what do you do now?
I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher right now. So I teach like Monday to Friday, but also on the weekend, sometimes I do teach and I do English workshops with the interested people. Yes.
Okay, that's awesome. And how did you learn English when you were young? How did you get started?
Well, I need to give credits to my mommy because she was the one that wanted me to be involved in English because a long time ago she was an English teacher, and even though she stopped teaching when I was young, and then she still wanted her daughter to be involved and be able to speak English. And so she put me and my father as well, they agreed to put me in a school that focused especially on English. So I started from 7 years old that I was in that school, and then I had to study English a lot, a lot more than normal schools. And then when I was 11 years old, I had foreign teachers. I think that was for the first time I had in my school, and they're from Singapore and the Philippines. Yes.
Okay, and that's how you get started. So your mom really likes English as well.
Yes, that's right. And then after, when I finished the primary school, P6, and then she put me in a program called bilingual program. So it was not like EP as we know today, like English program for many schools today, and other different names that the courses focus on English, right? But back then in my school, they call it bilingual. So bilingual is like 2 languages. So I had to study English in subjects like science and maths and English subject, but it was with foreign teachers when I was taking that program. So that I was in that program for 3 years. Yeah, so I was sort of surrounded a lot more in English, and I practiced also a lot at home. Yes.
Okay, that is awesome. Wow. Yeah, I heard that in the Philippines they do that too. They teach math, they teach science in English. So it's so easy when you go to university as well because textbooks are all in English. So yeah, that's cool. So you say you practice at home. What did you do at home to practice English back then?
Wow, I listened to songs, and back then there was no internet like very widely like today. You know, I had to go to an internet cafe that I had to spend like 15 baht an hour, something like that. And then I went there to get lyrics for the songs. So I searched for the lyrics from the computers there, and then I printed them out so that I could have the pieces of paper back home to listen to my, CD player back then. And then I would just sing along. And then other things that I did was watching TV, and back then it was like a big thing with MTV from America, and I believe we are at the same age.
a little.
Yeah, and so so I was watching that a lot, and also I think it's Disney Channel. Yeah, Lizzie McGuire. I remember the series of the young teens that I watched a lot. So I practiced, and then sometimes I would grab just a textbook in my English course from school that I would open it, and then I would just go reading it out, like out loud, by myself, and I would do any exercise that the teacher didn't do in class. So that was so weird. but then I was so interested in practicing English and being able to really pronounce the words, the sounds, especially with the difficult sound. For example, like, the Z and the CH and SH. I was like trying to differentiate those sounds when I was taught by my foreign teachers. And in my bilingual program, I started off with British teachers. So I had British teachers for almost all of my subjects. And then they would teach me like, a bin, a jumper, like words like from England that I did not know at all. And then I went to high school, and I experienced more of MTV channel, and then I would know, oh, then that's different from American English. Yeah.
I see. Yeah, I remember MTV as well. Back then I watched High School Musical. So yeah, and also some Cartoon Network, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we were the same, that I would print the lyrics as well. Like if I like a music, if I like a song, I would print it out and I would try to sing along. I think that helped a lot. Yeah. Okay. So you learn like British English at school, and also learn American English from like the media and stuff. Which accent do you like the most?
I don't feel so strongly about any accents, but the accent that I choose would be the accent of the beginning of my English environment that I have experienced. So it's like, even though I had learned, American English, and I have had so many different nationalities of teachers, like from Canada, from America, from Australia, from England, British teachers, and then once I had a South African teacher. She's a white lady, but she's from South Africa. So she was talking with a very cute accent, I think, but I cannot like copy her. I know it's not Australian, it's not New Zealander, it's not British, and it's not American. So yeah, that was very cute too. I wouldn't say I have a favorite that I really like, but if you ask me why I chose this accent that I'm speaking, then I can answer you that, because I started off with that. So it's easier for me to just continue, right? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes so much sense. Yeah. All right. And why did you decide to become a teacher?
Oh yeah, well, that was not really something I had been wanting to do. Actually, my ambition or what I wanted to be was to be a flight attendant or a cabin crew.
Okay.
Yes, and then when I was in university and there were some friends that told me something very interesting, and it was intriguing me about my future because they said that, you know what, when you explain something to me, it's so clear. เขาบอกว่าแบบตอนที่กี่อธิบายอะไรที่เป็นภาษาอังกฤษอ่ะคือเวลาช่วยเพื่อนให้เข้าใจเรื่องที่เขางงอะไรเงี้ยเขาบอกว่าแบบกี่อธิบายชัดเจนมากอธิบายแบบเข้าใจเลยอะไรเงี้ย so I thought really so that would be suitable for being teacher. Yeah, so I decided too, that I would not be traveling too much because I want to stay at the same place actually for some time before traveling somewhere, because being a flight attendant and a cabin crew, you have to travel all the time, right? And you can't be with your friends and your family, so there are some sacrifices that you have to make. So I decided that, how about being a teacher? And then, my parents, my family, they were okay with it. So I was like, okay, being a teacher would be good. And I love, what I'm doing right now. It's like, really, I love explaining to people. I love helping them to understand what they have not been able to understand. It's really my privilege to do that.
Yeah, true. That's so true. I see. So it's like by accident, like you didn't really want to, but then it's like something that you do good, like even now too. So okay, I got it. So what is your goal as a teacher? Like when you teach, what do you expect from your students?
It's similar to what I just said, that I wanted to help people to understand what they are trying to understand and to realize that they can do what they thought they cannot do. Because many of my students, they are Thai, right? And then Thai people, they usually think that can't really speak English with the English sounds, and it's so hard, it's so difficult, and I cannot do it. I wanted to help them to know that you can do it, and it depends on you. Because like for me, I did not study a degree in other countries, even though I had like a course abroad, but that was like only 5 months. Like that's a maximum of the time that I was abroad. So most of the English that I have learned it here in Thailand. And the way that I practice here in Thailand. I'm not like anti going abroad or anything. If you can, you please do so. Yeah, it's a good opportunity. But then if you cannot, don't give up and then think, you cannot speak English, you cannot understand English, because you can. Even you're right here and you can speak Thai fluently, you can also being able to speak English and other languages as well. I'm not talking about only English, but I love languages, so I've been studying many languages really, like for example, I do sign language as well, like Thai sign language, because I learned that. So it's like I want to encourage my students to think of languages as a fun thing that you can learn wherever you are.
Yeah, that's true. You don't have to go abroad, like you just surrounded yourself by English that you make, on your own. You just have the music on, you just have the lyrics, you have the textbook, like you really learn by yourself. You don't have to go to America or go to Australia or something like that. Yeah, that is what I really like really, really like. That is so awesome. And one last question. This question I got like asked a lot. Like they say that if you want to be good at English, you just have to find a foreigner to be your boyfriend or to be your husband. So I'm going to ask, is your boyfriend or now your husband, right? Is your husband American or Australian or something like that?
No, he's not. He's Thai and he's from Phuket. That's a good question. He likes English. I mean, he likes English too. He wants to practice to be able to speak. So I've been helping him and he's been helping me a lot with other things like science and math and stuff like that. And so we're exchanging something that are very valuable.
Okay, so it's clear. No, she doesn't have a white husband. No. All right. Okay. That's really good. That is a really good example. Yeah, I really like it, and I really appreciate your skills, your ability to speak English and practice on your own. I mean, at the end, everything you can learn anything, especially now. You know, you have the internet. You can basically go on the internet and explore about anything. It's not like us, you know, back then we have to go to the library, we have to go to the internet cafe and stuff like that. Like right now it's just so easy, you just have to try.
Yeah, I really agree because it's so easy today, right? You have the internet and it's in your hands really to give time to yourself to practice and improve. Yeah.
Okay, alright. So yeah, that is it for today. Thank you so much. And also เดี๋ยวติน่าจะมีอินเทอร์วิวนะคะของช่องคุกิด้วยนะคะเดี๋ยวคุกิจะมาสัมภาษณ์ติน่าเนาะว่าติน่าเป็นยังไงบลาบลาบลาติน่าลืมคำถามแต่ว่าเดี๋ยวไปดูได้นะคะในช่องคุกินะคะเดี๋ยวให้คุกิฝากช่องหน่อยนิดนึง
โอเคค่ะก็ยังไงก็ฝากติดตาม Vanilla English Channel ด้วยนะคะก็เป็นช่องที่แบบกี่ก็อยากจะพูดถึงภาษาอังกฤษในทุกแง่มุมที่กี่แบบได้เรียนรู้มาจากประสบการณ์ตัวเองนะคะทั้งที่แบบเรียนแบบตะคุกตะคักแบบตอนที่เรียนเนี่ยไม่รู้ตัวแต่พอตอนหลังมาเริ่มคิดได้ว่าเฮ้ยมันมีวิธีเรียนแบบนั้นนี่นาเพราะเราเจอเองอะไรอย่างเงี้ยนะคะแล้วก็วิธีที่เรียนตามระบบจริงๆก็คือว่าเพราะว่าส่วนตัวกี่ก็เรียนทางด้านภาษาอยู่แล้วอย่างภาษาศาสตร์ภาษากับวัฒนธรรมอะไรพวกเนี้ยกี่ก็เลยอาจจะมาพูดแล้วก็มาเมาให้ฟังเยอะหน่อยนะคะก็ฝากติดตามด้วยนะคะวันนี้เรา English Channel
โอเคค่ะสำหรับวันนี้เราสองคนก็มีเท่านี้เนาะถ้าใครชอบคลิปนี้นะคะสามารถกดไลค์ได้นะคะแล้วก็คอมเมนต์ข้างใต้ได้นะคะชอบสำเนียงคุกิไหมติน่าส่วนตัวชอบมากๆนะคะเรียนแบบเองเรียนทำไม่ได้ ทำสำเนียงแบบนั้นไม่ได้นะแต่ว่าเนาะยังไงก็คอมเมนต์ได้นะคะแล้วก็วันนี้เราสองคนต้องลาไปก่อนค่ะสวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ